guest says that President Trump's announcement is a huge first step of many more to come for the housing sector. Joining me now from Fox News and Fox Business, real estate contributor, Mansion Global host, Katrina Campins. Katrina, it's always great to see you. And I wanted to get your take on those comments from William Pulte, teasing this major announcement that we're going to get out of Davos. You saw the post from President Trump yesterday. What did you make of this move?
Well, great to be here with you, my friend. I agree 100%. President Trump has made clear this is only the beginning, stating that more proposals are forthcoming to address affordability. And I've said time and time again that having a real estate developer as commander-in-chief uniquely positions him to lead the charge because he understands the housing market, the barriers to building, and the practical solutions needed to fix housing for the American people. Finally, we have a president who also has the guts to take action. Fixing the housing crisis is multifaceted. It gets fixed by building more homes faster and cheaper, reducing the cost of homeowners insurance, reducing or eliminating property taxes, which is something that Florida is starting to do now, all while keeping housing primarily in the hands of people, not corporations. Leadership matters, execution matters, and experience and development matters. The housing crisis needs a leader who knows the business, and President Trump is that leader. Now, President Trump, we've discussed it time and time again, has planned to now ban large institutional investors. This is a topic that we've discussed many times on Fox News and Fox Business. And I love the fact that he's now making a move to actually ban it. Obviously, it has to be approved by Congress, but these institutional investors have really affected first-time home buyers for so long, and now it's going to change the game by eliminating them out of that, that first-time home buyer. I should say,
but Katrina,
from first-time home buyers.
But one of the things I asked the director, just to push back a little bit, was that at this point it's about 2 to 3% of the national market. Yeah. His response to me was that, but it's gotten so much worse just in the last year. I found that interesting.
Yeah, and investor activity surged during the pandemic. And while this ban alone may have limited immediate impact, it's an important symbolic step signaling that corporate consolidation of housing will not be allowed to expand further at the expense of American families. On the broader scale, the core issues do remain supply constraints, high cost, and the fact that there just aren't enough homes. But fixing the housing crisis requires a multifaceted approach. And I think that eliminating institutional investors is the first step. And I am very bullish that President Trump will announce many more ideas that he has for the housing market. And, who better to lead the charge than President Trump?
Well, Politico's reporting that they could allow people to dip into their retirement, college savings accounts to get money for down payment. So, again, we'll know more when the president travels to Davos in a couple of weeks. Katrina, it's great to see you as always. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.